So, yeah, I'm a little late bringing this one up because it's been a year. But iCarly was brought back to TV, and as you know, a lot of us were very ecstatic, very excited. Like, personally, I like it. I finished all the episodes that are available so far. But, we have to admit, like, I'm sure we can all agree, the show has a bit of an identity crisis. I mean, respectfully. Because on one hand, it's catering to all the original fans of the show, but at the same time, it acts as a new show on a streaming platform. So they're like, we can get away with more, like language. Where did Captain America come from? And partial nudity. All which happen in the reboot. Sorry for the spoiler. I mean, can you imagine watching this with your kids and then they look up at you and you're like, your parents let you watch this when you were younger? All 30 minutes? Was Nickelodeon different than it is today? Well, short answer, yes, it is. But, yeah, parents exist that don't have a 19 in their birth year now. That's progress in this carousel. But you know what they say, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my place there for a second. But speaking of things that used to be for kids, let's talk about Winnie the Pooh for a second. Yeah. So recently, Winnie the Pooh hit public domain. So technically, anybody can do whatever they want with Winnie the Pooh and the characters from the book because, Disney owns the Winnie the Pooh that we know and love. But the characters from the book, who I guess are not that important, you can now use any way you want, even bizarre nightmare fuel ideas. Like creating a horror film with Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna exist in this world. I mean, to be honest, if I had the opportunity to do anything with Winnie the Pooh properties, I would just do the right thing, I would give Eeyore a wellness check. Yeah, because, it's always, hey Eeyore, it's never, how you feeling, Eeyore? Listen, there's still hope, You'll get back on your feet, and someday we will get that tail reattached, and you'll feel so much better. See, that's more reasonable. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. Now, you see, I get it. A lot of the things that occur on the show are very hard to follow sometimes. Like, I know somebody out there probably does not get it. In fact, every time I do a specific thing on this show, I always ask the person watching, do they get the reference? A lot of people don't, and to be honest, I'm not sure why. I mean, like, there was a whole Tom Hanks movie about it a couple years ago. I mean, everybody knows Mr. Rogers. I mean, if they know Daniel Tiger, there wouldn't be a Daniel Tiger without Mr. Rogers. But yeah, use shorter words, talk to the viewer in a much easier way to understand. I can imagine just doing the entire show in the Mr. Rogers persona. Hey viewer, I'm so glad we can be together again today. It is a beautiful day in this neighborhood, isn't it? Don't do this. Go back to the way it's supposed to be. I liked it better when you were missing for 2 episodes. I mean, yeah, if we did that, we'd be here forever. Now, I'm sure we can all agree, I mean, all of us, nobody, not any of the 3 of you watching right now, I'm sure nobody likes being wrong. I mean, we just can't stand it. I mean, being right is something we take very seriously. Well, you know, next to having a charged phone. I mean, if you know, you know. I mean, we don't know everything. I mean, there's so many niche, or is it niche? This word, subjects out there. You know, there's just so much out there, we can't know everything. But, you know, a lot of us still like to be right, and we like to point stuff out if it just seems strange to us. I mean, take this for example. I was in Target the other day, and I see these Pikachu dolls where, you know, the face looks kind of off. I mean, I'm sure you've seen these. Here's a picture. Yeah. Now, anybody who is not familiar with Pokemon would definitely call defect. So, you know, I had questions. So I went to the closest team member, and when I tell you this person, sorry for using young people slang wrong most likely, this person dripped in anime and adult cartoons. Like, for real. Like, I'm pretty sure after they were done helping me, they went straight to their break to finish their Bleach manga or Studio Ghibli animation. Those are beautiful. In other words, I could learn a thing or two from this guy. I mean, I need more friends like that. So I show him the Pikachu dolls, and I'm like, hey, I think these are defected. And they let me know that it's a Pokemon who can shapeshift named Dido. Drinking game. How many times can I butcher a word? I mean, I have no idea at the time of filming if I said that right. Dido, like, you know, what's a Dido? I thought that was a singer on an Eminem track. Nope, this Pokemon can shapeshift. It can change form. So basically, this thing is Kirby. You know what? Thank you. Thank you for insulting Pokemon fans internationally. Good day, sir. Hey, wait. Before you go, where are the paper towels? Aisle W8. But based on your knowledge in pop culture, I suggest you get basic essentials. Uncultured swine. See, this guy gets paid to talk to customers like that. See it? I mean, you've seen game shows, you've seen Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. They have become notorious for not accepting correct answers just based on how the contestants said it. I mean, maybe the vernacular was off, you forgot a G in a word ending in ing. You know, so many probabilities there. But isn't it technically cheating if a contestant gives the correct answer, but the vernacular, the grammar was kind of off? And then another contestant buzzes in and says the same thing, but he's enunciating the heck out of it. Yeah, you think you're so slick. I mean, just wait until Final Jeopardy. You'll see. You'll all see. Oh, I'm so sorry. The answer we were looking for was, you will see. Yeah, you gotta watch the vernacular, friend. Sometimes when it comes to people who like to be right all the time, I mean, they're so confident that they know what they're doing. There's a bit of a cockiness in them. I mean, think about it. They even have their own theme music. Catchy. I like it. But yeah, let's say you're working with somebody like this, you know. You're at the office, your computer crashes. You're looking for help. Definitely don't want to go to them because They have a reputation, but nobody else is around, so you kind of have no choice. So you're like, hey, can you come over? Yeah, the computer crashed. It's not letting me do anything. Ah, I see. You want to see a magic trick? Okay, watch this. Huh? Ah, ouch. Ooh, that's not good. This thing really is broken, isn't it? Blue screen of death. Actually, it wasn't doing that until you showed up. Listen, newbie, I've been here longer than you have. Okay. I'm just going to get the IT guy to take a look at this in the morning. Wait, you never showed me the magic trick. Well, we got a lot of show to fill, so that being said, I'm going to need a minute. You know, I reached this epiphany the other day. I mean, is it just me, or do a lot of us seem to always be dropping our stuff? I mean, phones, computers, pens, pencils, our plans with people who are currently ghosting. You know, always dropping things. And, sometimes it's not our fault. I mean, take certain fast food places, for example. The cup holders are so flimsy for the drinks. Like, we don't think to ask for two because we just want to get out of that line. But, let's just guarantee that not all those drinks are going to make it. Like, one of them is not going to survive. Like, whether it's breaking too hard or the lid not being on all the way. I mean, I've lost so many big gulps over that. Don't know why I said Polar Pop for some reason. But, it's just like, now you gotta tell the person they don't have a drink. Like, I'm sorry, your drink spilled on the way here. In the car? No, actually, from the car to the front door. I'm pretty sure the door cam caught the entire thing. Your next one's on me. If it was physically here, it would be on you, all right. Actually, earlier this week I had a bit of a close call with my phone because, go figure, I dropped it, and to keep a long story short, it got wet. Now, I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, who's pointing fingers at somebody who dropped their phone in the toilet somehow? I mean, I'm neither confirming or denying that's what happened. But, I'm just happy that, it still works after an unrelated event. Well, it's time for that weekly list known as the possibility list. It's kind of like giving Charlie Puth a key to the city because he's got perfect pitch. Alright, this week's list is titled 4 Signs You're Addicted to TikTok. Now, personally, my relationship with good old TikTok started in 2019. Yeah, I mean, think about how naive I was back then. I was one of those, I downloaded the app as a joke kind of people. And then before you knew it, every day, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through the For You page. And my following is the bigger number among my likes and my followers. Which, by the way, that's weird that's not a common thing. I feel like I'm a little singled out there. But no more hesitating with this list whatsoever. I can't call myself out any further. Just can't. At number 4, you begin every conversation with, "Did you know?" Number 3, your entire music library is sped up. Number 2, you only dance with your face and hands. And number 1, 4 signs you're addicted to TikTok. You started handwriting hashtag FYP on your homework. Alright, and that's the possibility list for you this week. About a month ago, I reached out to a bunch of companies and brands seeing if they wanted to partner up. I was sending proposals to see if they would be interested in sponsorship or brand deals, another way to promote their product. And what better venue than a small YouTube channel with, at the time this video comes out, 237 subscribers. How long have you been on the air again, Rob? Can you repeat that duration of time? Listen, I did not have the best branding in 2014. Yeah, that's the excuse we're gonna use. But yeah, it was not long until all these companies that I reached out to sent me a string of rejection letters. I mean, Coke said no, Pepsi said no, Starbucks, Sharpie, even McDonald's rejected me hard. They sent me an email response saying, "Sir, this is a Wendy's." You didn't have to be mean about it, McDonald's. So, I'm not going to give up, One day we'll have 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully that happens sooner than later. And, next thing you know, the video's just going to halt and just start promoting Dollar Shave Club. Because who doesn't like a product named One Wipe Charlie's? Or Manscaped, because... Actually, no, because I wouldn't want to shave my face and find out what it's actually for. Well, that is the show for you this week. You know to follow me on social media. Until next time, if you binge watch a show in one night and then you finish after midnight, technically, you wrapped up next day. But you know what? You finished it in one sitting and nobody's going to take that away from you, champ. Alright, that's my time. Thank you so much. Bye.